The name of my business is Healthy Glow, and we're a mobile spray tanning franchise. When we first started, it wasn't a franchise, it was just Healthy Glow spray tanning, and that was just me. But very quickly, I recognised that I needed extra people to help me out because the demand was so high. Before I set up my own business, I was a mum of 3 children. I had had salons previously when I lived in Southend, but we'd relocated up here. I was pushed into setting my own business up because it's very hard to juggle being a mum with 4 children, childcare, the costs of relating to that, finding a job that had the flexibility in it that I needed. So setting up my own business was the right thing for me to do, so that I could make it be flexible basically, and I could still be around for the children. I set the business up in Teesside because that's where we live. And the nature of what we were trying to do was to service local people in the area with spray tanning. And I set the business up in 2008, just as I was ready to come off maternity leave. I think my biggest concern about setting up my business on my own was, particularly because I was in an area that I didn't know people in, was could I get the right support that I needed? And that was my biggest fear really. But actually it turns out that when you start looking, there's a lot of help out there for businesses, and that didn't really need to be one of my concerns really, because it's all worked out very well. The stage of the business is at now, we've got 7 franchisees. I haven't actually employed anybody as such on a full-time basis. I've got part-time assistants, but that's actually getting to the point now where I need to recruit full-time people really, because having 7 people wanting your attention and requiring help to also take the business forward, I need to have the right people around me in terms of marketing and PR. So although we haven't physically employed anyone, there are 7 girls working for Healthy Glow. I think recruiting my first franchisee was a really big success, because it was someone else thinking that they liked my idea and they wanted to work with me. Winning the If We Can You Can challenge in 2009 was a major success, because again that was me having my idea, but then having people that have been in business a long time kind of thinking that my idea was good as well. Anyone that has a business idea should definitely go for it. Have confidence in yourself. You might write a business plan and it might not be spot on first time, but once you start, then ideas will grow for you. The first business plan that I wrote is very different to what I'm doing now, and I don't believe that I've made a lot of mistakes, but I don't believe we would have got as far as we had if we hadn't made the mistakes. Get enough people around you that can give you support you. Local council initiatives to help new businesses is really brilliant, because there's lots of people there that have been there and done it, and the more advice you can take from those people, whether you take that advice on, but just listening to it in itself is such a help. So that would be my best advice to anyone. Good business plan, but don't be afraid to come away from the business plan and try a different idea if that one's not been working for you.